I have only come here for 5 minutes. I have come as a president of the Republic of Uganda, and also I am speaking as a great man who is the conqueror of the British Empire.
Idi Amin, Uganda's strongman between hero and horror. To some, he was Africa's Hitler. To others, a nationalist hero who stood up to colonialism and Western arrogance.
I wanted to confirm to you I have liberated my country economically, and I am economically strong, and that is why I said I uprooted the British imperialism from Uganda, and Uganda is now a free Africa.
For 8 years, Idi Amin Dada ruled Uganda with an iron fist and infectious charisma. His story is one of fame, fear, and fatal ambition. This is the complicated legacy of Idi Amin, Uganda's strong man. Chapter 1: A Soldier of the Empire. Idi Amin was born in Koboko, in northwestern Uganda, around 1925. He never finished school, but his physical strength got him recruited into the King's African Rifles, the British colonial army. He served in World War II and helped suppress the Mau Mau uprising in Kenya, earning a reputation for loyalty and brutal effectiveness. By independence in 1962, Amin was one of the few Africans trusted by the British to command troops. Chapter 2: The Coup that brought applause. In January 1971, while President Milton Obote was away in Singapore, Amin seized power in a military coup. Surprisingly, Ugandans welcomed it. Obote had centralized power, clashed with traditional leaders, and alienated many. Amin presented himself as a man of the people, joking in public, dancing, giving speeches in Swahili instead of elite English. He freed political prisoners, promised elections, and donated to the poor. Uganda briefly believed in him. Chapter 3: Popular Reforms and Pride. Early in the regime, Amin made bold moves that earned him support across Africa. He Africanized Uganda's economy, prioritizing local ownership. He challenged neo-colonialism, asking British and Israeli advisors to leave. He publicly supported Palestine, opposed apartheid, and was seen as a symbol of Pan-African defiance. He also promoted sports, free education, and women's inclusion in the army, a rarity at the time. For many Ugandans, especially in the north, Amin was not just a president, he was a protector. Chapter 4: The Cost of Power. Paranoia set in. Amin ordered purges in the army, eliminating rivals and critics. Estimates say up to 500,000 Ugandans were murdered, bodies dumped in rivers, families vanished overnight, journalists, intellectuals, ministers, even his own wives weren't safe. The same man who danced at weddings, the expulsion of Asians, patriotism or prejudice. In 1972, Amin expelled over 70,000 Asians, mainly Indian Ugandans, giving them 90 days to leave. Many Africans initially supported the move. Asians, though vital to Ugandan's economy, were seen as wealthy outsiders. Amin claimed it was economic liberation, putting businesses into African hands. While those businesses crumbled, the economy collapsed and Uganda lost generations of entrepreneurial talent. Was it nationalism or xenophobic populism? History still debates. Chapter 6: Foreign Policy and Global Theater. Amin used the global Cold War tension to his advantage. He was once courted by Britain, Israel, Libya, the USSR, and even the US. He played East against West while promoting himself as a Pan-African king. His charisma made him a media darling, often appearing in bizarre interviews, but behind the laughs, he was stockpiling weapons, building prisons, and crushing oppositions. Chapter 7: War and the Fall of a Tyrant. In 1978, Amin invaded Tanzania, trying to silence criticism and distract his people. Tanzania's president, Julius Nyerere, responded with force. With the help of Ugandan exiles, Tanzanian troops marched on Kampala. By April 1979, Amin fled into exile, first to Libya, then Saudi Arabia. Chapter 8: Death in Comfort, Judgment in History. Idi Amin died in 2003, peacefully in a Saudi hospital. He never stood trial, never said sorry. His children have since tried to rehabilitate his image, arguing he was misunderstood and that Western media exaggerated his crimes. But for survivors, the trauma is real. The laughter, the speeches, the promises, none of it outweighs the loss. Chapter 9: Legacy, Monster, Patriot, or both? Today, Amin remains a deeply divisive figure. In northern Uganda, some people still speak of him with respect for his pride, his strength, and the way he stood up to the West. In central and southern regions, he is remembered as a butcher, a madman, a national curse. His life raises difficult questions. Can charisma justify cruelty? Can patriotism mask evil? And who gets to write the history of a dictator? Idi Amin was not just a monster. He was a man, a soldier, a symbol, a symptom. His rise was not a fluke. It was a mirror of a broken post-colonial system. And his fall? A reminder of what happens when power goes unchecked. Uganda survived him, but it will never forget him. If you found this documentary insightful, hit like, subscribe, and share. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Was Idi Amin a monster, a misunderstood nationalist, or both?
Voice of Africa by Africans.